Hey everybody, Katie Farner here, your director for Sunshine State Superstars. I wanted to talk to you today about basket parties. Basket parties are an integral part of this business. I do think that it is really important to do home parties and to push for home parties. Sorry, my dog's drinking water. And to push for home parties as much as possible. I always try to get someone to do a home party before I talk to them about a basket party. Just home parties give us more opportunities to actually have one-on-one contact and to pursue potential recruits and things like that. But the basket party is very integral in this business. There are many hostesses out there and many potential hostesses who don't want to do home parties or don't have the space to do home parties. So a basket tester set is a great investment. Every single hostess that does a home party with me, I actually give her a basket set to have the week after her party. And the reason I do the week after is I don't want her to have it the week before and then guests have an excuse to not attend the party. So I do it the week after to catch those people who were gonna come and then, last minute didn't show up. I feel like that actually works out a little bit better for me and for the hostess. So I give every person who's doing a home party a basket, and then I have hostesses who just want to do basket parties. So I want to show you a little bit about what I do, and there's many choices for what you can do for your basket party setup. This is just what I do. So I use the bags from Scentsy Family Store. I really like them. They obviously say Scentsy on them, and I think they're really cute. I always have a scent circle, fresh, hanging on the outside. They're so strong, they're gonna draw attention just by sitting in a room. Even if people aren't smelling the testers, the aroma of the testers inside, they're definitely gonna smell this. Also, if my hostess works at an office where she is able to set up a warmer, I loan her a warmer and a couple different fragrances so she can switch halfway through the week, or a couple times if she's gonna have it for 2 weeks. It's very important for them to be able to see and smell Scentsy in action if they have the opportunity to do so. So I'm gonna bring you around here and show you a little bit of what I put inside my basket. So I always have a scent pack inside so they can see what one actually looks like and the size. People are always shocked with the size. I put a hand cream in there, and I tell my hostess when I give this to her, let them use this stuff. I'm totally fine with them using the hand cream or the room spray. So a hand cream, a room spray, and I always have a bar, and it's always the scent of the month. I like them to be able to really get a good, scent of, get a good whiff of what the scent of the month smells like. So I always do a bar of the scent of the month. And there's also coffee beans inside. Obviously, they really need that. And then I have all of my testers labeled on the bottom, so it's super easy for her to put them in the correct bags. And I have them in bags by their collection. I think that that's really important to separate them by collection. It's easier for the hostess to show somebody something if they are interested in a specific fragrance. So this is my bank bag. Every hostess gets a bank bag. Inside their bank bag will be catalogs and order forms. I always have a sample order form filled out, especially for the 10% off month, to show them kind of like an example of here's one that's not going to be 10% off and here's one that is. I find that that's really helpful. I also, for every hostess, I use the Basket Bandit little slips from the Scentsy Family Store. You can obviously, print something up on your own. I write the hostess name, all of the products that are inside, and then I have them sign it I actually have them sign it right down here, and I write the date that they're supposed to return it by. These are very, very helpful. It's very important that the hostess knows what's expected of her when she's to have that basket back to you. And I tell every hostess, these baskets are booked out back to back to back, even if they're not. So they know you have to honor your commitment of time of getting this back to me. And honestly, I never, ever, ever have problems. I think it's very important to lay it out to them. This is when I have to have it back. They're booked out back to back. And I really don't have any problems. So I think it's very important to be upfront with them about when you need it back and so on and so forth. So other things that I give to my hostesses, this is my full size. For all of them are out right now. I only have 3. I need to get some more. I have what I call my Happy Hostess photo albums. Inside these, I have pictures of my hostesses, and I write down what their rewards were. This is a great way that people can visually see, wow, the rewards with Scentsy are awesome. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought the little clear plastic photo albums where you can just have like, you know, it's like this, like a little book. And I put one of those in the bags. So it's like a little mini Happy Hostess photo album. So it's a great way, sorry, my dog has her toy now. So it's a great way for them to be able to see visually hostess rewards. And then this is the last thing that I give them. I'm gonna bring you back around for this one. So this is a little binder that I have put together. I've got several of them. On the front, it shows the simple Scentsy system. This is one of my favorite images of our system. I love how it shows the light bulb so clearly. So inside of here, I've got basket party answers, like, you know, the first one is about the extra half-priced item that they'll receive if someone books, tax rates, how fast the orders will be in, different things like that. And then here's just some different pages that I have with some important info. Like here talks about what Scentsy is and how safe it is. And I have it broken up by buy, host, and join sections. So in the buy section, I've got a quick reference price list, which is super, super helpful. People always say they love this. This is a great breakdown of all the different packages. It shows you, you can actually see images of what you're gonna get. So the 3-pack, the 6-pack, you know, the 6-pack of room sprays, so on and so forth. This is a printout of all of the Campus Collection warmers, so you can see all of the ones that we offer. Here's a quick price reference for Layers by Scentsy. And then I also have some of the many, many, many recipes that are available, you know, to mix and match your different fragrances. Here I've got a little flyer talking about the free mini spatula if they spend over $50 with me, which you know I offer, and I hope you do too. It's a great incentive. And this is a little quick tip sheet that I typed up. There's just some different facts about what size warmers hold how many cubes, how to change your wax, what rooms, you know, to put your warmers in based on the size, and just some different, you know, frequently asked question type tips. I have a host section here where I've got a few images of some past hostesses and their rewards. And then back there, I've got some host flyers so they can take some brochures if they're interested. Here's a little quick host sheet talking about the different types of parties that you can do. And then it also has the hostess rewards printed on there. So this is another great little spreadsheet to show the different hostess rewards that they can get and the discounts that they'll get. Like for example, this scent sampler they get for $20. These are just different half-priced items that they can get and showing, you know, the great bargain. Here's a little join section. I just have a little tidbit there about what Scentsy, you know, means to me. And then I've also got some join brochures. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. So this is my little binder that I give to all of my basket party hostesses. Feel like it is helpful for them. So the last little tidbit I want to give you about basket parties before I let you go is the importance of hostess coaching. A home party it's very important to coach your hostess. But a basket party, it's even more important. You have got to make sure that she is on top of it, because she is the one who's selling it. She is the one who's representing the company. So you have to make sure that she is on her game and knows what she's doing. So I typically get into contact with my hostess the week prior to when I'm supposed to meet up with her, make sure that we're still set up for that time is still good. I ask her if she's been letting people know. I tell her to send out an email then to let people know, hey, next week I'm gonna have the basket. I can bring it by your house, you can come by and smell them here, or what have you. So I make sure that she lets people know in advance that she's gonna have that basket, because people make schedules, their schedules fill up fast. So it's important to plan ahead. So when she has her basket and I meet her and I give it to her, I have that little document in her folder, and I go back to that and I say, do you remember that document in your hostess folder? It breaks down many different suggestions of where to take the basket. Take it to your hairdresser. Leave it at her station for a day if she's cool with it, if you're close with her. She won't care. Offer to give her a half-priced item or something. So encourage her to think outside of the box and take it everywhere with her. If she's going to the dentist, bring it into the dentist's office and smell the testers while she's waiting for her child or what have you. People ask questions when they see that kind of thing. So give her ideas. You are the one who's going to plant those thoughts in her head of what to do with it. She's not going to, unless she's a real go-getter, she's not going to come up with ideas. It's going to be up to you to give her those suggestions. And then, like I said, be really clear with her on when it's going to come back to you. And you also can give her different incentives. You can say like, oh, if you hit $500, I'll give you an extra half-priced item. And you can give her that perpetual party reward. It's really up to you what you want to do. I typically follow up with my basket party hostess about 4 or 5 days after she's had the basket, ask her how it's going to get a feel for it. She could say, oh, I really, have been sucking at it. I haven't gotten anybody around here to buy. So that's when you're going to bring up some other options. Like, oh, have you contacted people outside of this local area? Have you told people about that? They can order from the website. Just stay in constant communication with her. So once the basket party is over and you're collecting it, if you have done your job and you've encouraged her and she's done her job, you should have a very successful basket party. And a lot of times the basket parties can have even higher numbers than the home parties. So I encourage you, if you do not have a basket tester set, to invest in one. It is a great investment. It's obviously a write-off, and it's very, very smart to have. A lot of people love the basket party idea, and I think it's a great investment. So thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post on this feed. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.